Yeah, this one's called She-Wolf. This is a poem for the warrior queens, who could bring a king down with a word, make him bleed with a look, who harboured wild animals beneath their chests, who dared to read blasphemous books and failed to be impressed. Because what was hell's fire and brimstone compared to the rage that shook their hands as they were expected to sit at the window and sew and hold their tongues about things they did not understand. This is for the powerhouses that history has painted as whores and witches, who would not be defined by how well they hid their mind, who snapped the very bones on their corsets with a venom that shook the ground, whose chariot wheels crushed the proud bones of empires, who conquered countries like they conquered men, by keeping their secrets and knowing their hearts, by daring to act instead of talk, who knew there was more for them than wedding and bedding, lying back and clenching fists while fools invaded their mysteries, churning out children just to send them to bleed on a battlefield before they'd known a woman's touch, who could swallow pearls whole without a flinch, charm their captors into bed with a smile alone, who were ruthless and cruel, who would only take so much, who strived for something more than the same injustice under a different banner, whose courage sent armadas back to Spain in flames, who changed the world with a flick of the wrist as if they never felt lonely, who would appear demure as fury was swallowed down for later and would let you cross them once and once only, who never lowered themselves to bore you, who said, if you will not lead your army to save your honour, husband, I will do it for you, and you best not be here when I get back. Who wore the skins of beasts that made grown men cower, who would gut you like a pig without spilling a drop on their silk, whose war cries were tinged with such battle scars from the bedroom no hard-hearted husband would ever forget. For Anne, for Isabella, for Eleanor, for Boudicca, for Matilda, for Margaret, who never got a moment's peace, but earned respect for taking the blame for 100 bad decisions in which they had no say, who got sick of following behind with a bucket and rags to clean up other people's mess, who said, if I must die today, if my head must roll for the sake of your pride, very well, but no, I will haunt your every step with my anger. My story will make spines chill for eons of time. Who said to men too weak to curb the threat, as their enemies battered down the door, you are right to cower from those who bay for your blood. But if you were wise, you would fear me more. I am the she-wolf. Thank you. Woo!